Alright, hello there everybody. I am ready to go. Actually, one more thing I lied. Dirty layer. Alright, try this one more time. Thing I lied. Dirty layer. Oh god. What have I done? Alright, for realsies this time. So, Stimpack purified water, pack of cigarettes, and some super thaw antifreeze. All this stuff is going to be super useful once I actually get around to doing any kind of crafting whatsoever. As of right now, it's just kind of dead weight in my inventory. Mind you, I'm not doing a whole lot with my inventory, being as primary weapon that I've been using are just these bladed knuckles, and they weigh all of 1/7 of a pound, or, well, 0.7 pounds. That one. And then that leaves me with at least 110 pounds left over, plus all the other garbage that I've gotten here. So I think I'm doing pretty good on encumbrance. We just went down here to the, it was quick something? Wicked Shipping truck stop. And chilled out with some ghouls. What else did we do? I think there was a terminal around here somewhere that I need to investigate. Yeah, you shut up, radio. Trying to get me copyright strikes on my YouTube channel. How dare you? Okay, battered clipboard. Wicked Shipping trailer.
Yes.
That's what I need, is some Grognar the Barbarian. So, out of all of the books that are in the game, that's the one that's really going to get me places. That's plus 5% per comic that I read to my crit damage on melee and unarmed. Hell yes. That means that whenever I finally get around to stockpiling these crits and actually doing something with it, going places. We're not the only one that's going to be going places. So are the decapitated heads of our enemies. And potentially some lamentation of their women. So, Dogmeat's our buddy, our pal, and he's going to be chilling with us for a while. Crystal Liquor Decanter. I'm going to get that just from my crib. Pour some turpentine in it, throw a party. Nothing in the lockers. But there's a key that we just picked up that goes to a Wicked Shipping trailer, and I'm genuinely curious where that thing is. Gold-plated flip lighter, never pass up on one of those. Let's see what we can do with the bobby pins that we got. Ooh, first try. We're struggling. More gold-plated lighters and some free will money. Can't go wrong there. I feel like I ran into a Wicked Shipping trailer not too long ago. Or is this the one? Wicked Shipping key. I lied. There's a, rack. There's a, trailer on one of these back roads that I ran into on another one of my playthroughs. And it's got a master level lock on it, which means I may never actually unlock it with this character. But, I thought that maybe that's what the key went to. Let's go, Jet. That's a good sign. Booyah! Still not too happy with the damage that I'm doing in my unarmed. I feel like we can do a lot better here. God. Not even vets can stop me from collecting reds every time a ghoul comes up. Perhaps I should be sneaking. That way I can get the drop on them, and we don't have to deal with all of this spare damage that we're taking. No, I didn't come in through here. Maybe I opened the door after I got the key. Alright, aluminum cans is actually going to be very important. I'm going to need as many aluminum cans as I can collect. So I think that there is a good chance I'm going to be building tons and tons and tons of generators in the near future. And that's very, very good source of tin cans. Or, tin cans are a very, very good source of aluminum. Shall I say. Coffee pot, not so useful, but I'll take it anyway. Most of the time you'll find hot plates under that. Hot plates are absolutely amazing for the circuitry that you need for building your more advanced things like turrets and whatnot. I know that cigarettes actually give you asbestos. I haven't quite ran into what that helps you with as far as building. I know for armor mods it gives you the energy resistance on your equipment, And so... missed the jump. Let's try that again. A little bit closer. Pre-war money. The asbestos lining on your equipment will block a good chunk of that energy damage that's coming in your way. And I haven't ran into anybody with flamers yet, and so I don't know how important that is. Pretty much only my people are willing to commit war crimes with the flamethrower, and mind you, that was Preston, and he was totally justified because the Mirelurk Queen attacked us. That's all going to be coming up. Sorry for the vaguely spoiler-esque commentary, but you're bound to find out eventually, right? Mirelurk Queen. Just stop talking, Austin. That's why they call me the asshole, right? Spoilerific. Snap camera. Let's take it anyway. I don't know what that gives us building material-wise. Should I? Let's see what we've got as far as drugs. I'm a big fan of drugs. Ultrajet sounds like a good time. But buff tats. Increases the power of our buff out. And apparently our idiot savant is giving us some bonus XP. Can't complain about that. Continuing to the back of the facility here. Just more equipment, nothing special as far as drops. I'm not going to be getting much loot out of this place. Okay, missed out here. What's this? Salt. That's what I've got quite a lot of right now. Okay. Tries reset. Son of a bitch. Well. Wise. Protectron control. Choose personality mode. Haha, I fucked up one time and I made it a subway steward and it accused me of trying to jump the subway lines, and it penalized me by firing a railroad spike into my heart. So I will never fuck with Securitrons ever again. Always, always, always. If you, God.
Powering up Protectron on duty.
The utility Protectrons are not to be fucked with.
Please remain calm if you are injured.
Okay. I'm gonna take the smart money here. That one was a lot less durable than the other one that I faced. I had to drop probably 6 grenades on that thing before it went down. This one went down in one sneak attack combo, so I will not complain. That one also didn't look like it had the rail drivers that the other one had. So I would be very, very wary. Typically the best personality trait for that, assuming there aren't other enemies in the area that you need rectified, I would suggest going with the medical personnel, as that one is least likely to attack you of the ones that I've fiddled with. Now, I was supposed to be locating something on the map here. Going upriver. Actually, let's head south and check out this lake. I feel like that's gonna get us places. We should probably mark it on the map, yeah? Not that it's that far away. Heading straight south, and usually where there's water, there's something to be had. I hope it's not Mirelurks. They're probably my least favorite enemy right now. Almost tied with bloat flies. But Mirelurks are just so damn tanky. Whenever you're using unarmed strikes, it's pretty much a coin toss as to whether or not they're going to be keeping their heads down enough to block your attacks and make you wind up punching them in the shell. And that's not what you want to do. You gotta go for the meaty under bits beneath the shell. That's the important part. All the vitals and the tasty bits are underneath there. Oh god. 2 rads. I'm just gonna back out of this place. There's nothing in there for me. Notice how that one spot on the ground said less than 1 rads. That more than likely would give someone with no base rad protection start having them accrue rads. But being that I have my equipment decently calibrated to give me some all-around defense, like what is my total here? 25 rad resistance, and a good chunk of that is coming from my Vault 111 jumpsuit. And It's so sad that the wedding ring doesn't give me any stats. Where the hell else? Oh, it's my gas mask gives me 15. And so, it's basically cutting my intake for this in half. Like, just wearing the vault suit drops the amount of rads you get per second for just swimming in the water from 10 to 5. So that's a huge difference, and pretty much the +2 defense that you'd be getting elsewhere from the other outfits that you can get and wear under armor just isn't worth it. It's, the sheer drop in the amount of rads that you accrue is absolutely the greater of the two benefits there. I don't want to take your pillow, empty house. Sleep on your soggy mattress. What's this? What's this? That's what he's been throwing out. Oh, free fridge door. And some piping. Not anything I'm too worried about. I really don't want to go investigating inside the bottom of the lake itself. May need some endurance perks before I really start practicing my backstroke. Let's see. There seems to be an island inside that lake, so that'll be our next itinerary. This is just random exploring. I have no idea where I'm going. I haven't really explored the map in any of my other playthroughs. I just kind of followed some quest lines and got my bearings for really where I want my place to be in this beautiful post-apocalyptic world. Wild mongrel meat. Oh, God! Oh, God! There's so many of them! Okay. 38 round. I wish there was something more I could do with my knuckles. The knuckles have probably been my go-to weapon for the majority of my playthroughs here. I had one other where I was playing a high intelligence, high charisma character, and the weapons that I was coming across just weren't cutting it. And whenever I did come across a weapon that was worthwhile, the ammo types weren't cutting it. And, I mean, it's totally my fault, because I should be going out and trading and buying ammo and yada yada yada, but there we oh boy. Those rads are really accruing. What is this? My rads have officially met my health bar. I don't know how that happened, because I could have sworn I just took damage, and so, it's terrifying. But I will not complain. Wasteland Survival Guide! Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. Well, you saw it here first, guys. This is where you find that beautiful, beautiful Wasteland Survival Guide. In this little shack. Right here on the map. Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Now... Whoop. What's down here? Free robots. Free the robots. Okay. Obviously, they've got a very liberal attitude towards robots. Professor Goodfields.
Far out. He's groovy. Far
Groovy. Well, let's see what the... Okay, suits? Obviously not. This is a hippie commune, and they don't like suits. But it does have one matching letter, so let's see if it was the first or the last S. Sling, so it's obviously not the first S.
Nice.
Helps. Knew it all along. Log. Sprung a slave from the squares of our Freedom Farm Co-op. Mr. Handy. And then he noodled it out and zonked his motivation protocols to just be. So, Mr. Handy Control. Choose protocols. Just be protocols. Ping Mr. Handy unit to just be. Return for maintenance protocols. Map updated. Going to Hester's Consumer Robotics. It's on the map now, and so we can go visit that whenever we really feel like it. In the meantime, first aid's taken care of. Chems all worked out. There's gotta be more. Metal bucket between two boards. You know what that is, folks. There's a bathtub right there, and the good old-fashioned dookie bucket. And I don't mean Dookie Shed. He's a much classier individual than that. Oh, double rad roach meat. I can get used to this. I hear those footsteps, and it always makes me paranoid for bonus rad roaches. Ugh. So now, let's check out a few of the other buildings. I don't know if I'm really going to have the patience to peek at all of them. Ooh, you dirt. There's always one more rad roach. That's a harsh lesson you kids are going to have to learn in life. So free the robots. I wonder if there's anything up here in these big red tanks. Didn't I already come in here? Just in case. Let's take another peek in here. I'm pretty sure this was the first building I stopped in. Auto cap. Tarberries. Two-ball. That's what they used to call me in high school. I'm just kidding. I only have one testicle. So anyway, let's get back to our tank-related adventure up yonder. Now, it doesn't appear there's any way to access the tanks or climb up into them, and so I am out of answers on this. Assuming it's just some sort of terrain feature that's here for show, because they're certainly not doing me any good. So I suppose we'll continue our adventure onto the lake with the little island in it. That seems most likely in the immediate area as far as the ultra bland wild tato blossom. For whatever reason, flowers off of the fruit-bearing plants tend to give you more health and less rads than a lot of the basic food items that you get before processing them, such as like roasting the rad roach meat and all of that. I am curious what the reason is behind that. There's a beautiful windmill up here. But this lake with the island better have something cool. So right now, all I'm getting is a lot of featureless wasteland. 92 meters. Or is it feet? Does phone use metric or imperial? It's in America, and so I can only imagine it's imperial. Leveled up! Holy snakies. So I'm level 8, which means I'm one away from getting tier 2 for the Iron Fist and the Toughness. Now, what did we do? Do I want to save it and just get both the Toughness and the Iron Fist at the same time? Or do I want to get my moving target and up my damage resistance so I can rush down any asshole who tries to shoot at me? I think I'm just going to hold off, because that rank 2 Iron Fist is absolutely baller. Actually, let me make sure I know what I'm talking about, because rank 2 gives you the disarm. Right. That's what we want. We definitely want the capacity to... Capital. That for dog meat. We want the capacity to disarm opponents. That's really important. Especially due to our lack of accuracy in VATS. Hot plea! Overdue book. More or less useless for my purposes. I just don't like you. Decapitate every single one of those monkeys that you come across.
No way I could pick this.
Note to Tweeze. Tweeze, if you're reading this, then you're an idiot. This is the last time I tell you we're locking this door. Use the entrance in the sewer pipe. Next time you forget, I'm locking your ass out permanently. That came from Walter White. Apparently Tweeze has officially replaced his little sidekick that I can't remember the name of for the life of me. But, oh god, makeshift bomb. I don't see a tripwire. Spring. Copper. Both very useful materials for building once you get into wiring and running power. Fishing rod. Almost thought that was a tripwire for a second. Dogmeat looks so sad. Like, I'm surprised his tail isn't between his legs whenever you're sneaking. Makeshift bomb. Why are there so many makeshift bombs in here? Suitcase. Open it up. What do you get? Another makeshift bomb!
That's it.
Pompadour wig. Oh, I am about that life. But, not at the moment. Do not want a pompadour right at this exact second. I almost wish that fishing rods were something that you could use. Like, I'd be happy even if you could just fish out mirelurk hatchlings or something from a lake. Like that, how awesome would that be? This is automated tour. Why not?
Hello, and welcome to Walden Pond.
Winter jacket and jeans, I'll take it.
You are now standing in front of the cabin
Urban.
inhabited by transcendentalist writer and philosopher Henry David Thoreau, starting in the summer of 1845.
The history lesson is nice and all, but I think I might want to take the sewer pipe entrance and investigate the D-bag leaving notes on doors. So, basically give them the what for forgetting that other awful people with awful intentions for their group could be passing through and reading notes that give away the position of their secret entrance. So, Tweeze, you have betrayed me for the last time. Again! Drainage pipe. Probably should have hid first. That's not a mistake that you live to regret too many times. Alright, let's turn off auto run and really creep it up in here. That looks like a dead end. And, you know, it's awful smoky in here for a sewage tunnel. I know we just got out of a hippie commune. There's some mannequins up here.
Before he started his camping trip
Oh.
in that little shack up top, double-checked his list and everything. That's why they call it being the road.
Ah, and this guy invented
Transdentalism, moron. You sound like an idiot.
How the hell you know all this?
I read a book that
Transdentalism.
one time when we ran out of grognacks.
I wish I could read.
Tweeze. Boom! Knocked you stupid.
Time's up!
Tweeze and Bear. Dick punch, dick punch, dick punch! That was actually really neat looking. Bladed tire iron. Why did I never think of this? Bladed tire iron and some jet. And some more jet. Can't say there's anything wrong with that. I might just get addicted to drugs. Short hunting rifle. And some ammo. I got some more rounds for my knuckles. Cracked bowl. Salisbury steak. Cannot pass up on that. It's the meal of champions. Meal of post-apocalyptic champions, if you were wondering. Die, creepy mannequins. Did we ever discover? Okay, so there's nothing back here in that tunnel. Can I decapitate the mannequins? That's what's important in life. The answer's no. So, if you're ever like short on tin or aluminum, blah blah blah, for your building, can chimes are a beautiful source of this. Because check this shit out. Press E to disarm it. 9 tin cans, sir. Alright, now we back up and hide around the corner. Abuse the view perspective
Nothing there now.
and wait for somebody to go creeping.
Jumping in shadows.
Alright. Turn auto run back off. It's caps lock key, if anyone was curious. And apparently that was a big mistake that I was making previously. Was not turning auto run off. And there's Whiplash and Walter. I like the alliteration. Alright, so let's watch that Whiplash where she goes. Of course,
Don't think about it.
she's got a perfect view
Stay calm.
of my
It's
position.
your fault. You did what you had to do. Yo, psst.
Stay.
Hold.
Don't bark, you jerk. Okay, so they're switching places. Alright. So that's just bad for all parties, really. I don't want to alert any more people than I already have. Maybe I'll wait for one more walking cycle.
Then I call it quits.
Alright, come on. Get to stepping, homeboy. With your pretty little vest.
What the?
Pray for that!
Oh, did I miss? Was that the 5% chance? That was a combo! I punched that motherfucker so hard his leg popped off. Gift shop key. Okay, so that'll open the master level lock on the door, which I don't know how these assholes got a hold of it. But I love the unarmed gift shop key. Cutting fluid, frag grenade, frag mine, lots of various chemical solutions. Jet, dirty water. I hear if you take a bunch of dirty water to a campfire, you can reduce it down and make yourself some purified water. Get rid of those rads. I thought there was another bandit named Broom for a second. It's because all of these people have stupid names. But let's check and see what we've got up here. More looting, more destruction, more pillaging. Big gem.
Nice.
20% chance to cripple the target's leg. Where's my money, Brian? Brian, where's my money? Mining helmets, light bulb, or old Boston Bugle. Vault to crossbox. Bottle cat mine. Happy birthday. Doesn't look like there's much more to loot in here. Big Jim was a good get though. Like you don't really find too many legendary weapons just sitting around. And to think, this whole time they were just around the corner. Right past a door and down a stairwell. Poor fools. So, I was wrong about the lake, but thankfully there was something in relative proximity that sated my bloodlust, if only temporarily. I kind of feel like there's got to be something here. Right? Right. I'm glad we agree. Oh. How did I not notice there was a dam here? Anybody have some history callouts? Recognize the dam here? What's it called? Or is this just a bridge? They don't typically wall off the undersides of bridges, and so I'm inclined to say that this is a dam. Is it a goddamn? I don't know. You be the judge. Yep, definitely a dam. What's all of this? Oh. Hello. I found us some victims. Alright. Didn't quite realize that I'd taken so much damage in down there fucking with Boomstick and Whiplash. A dick doll. It's good I got that in backup. Just in case all of this damn buff jet and brain fungus gets to me. Mole rat meat. Mongrel dog meat. There we go, that's the ticket. That purified water is good stuff. Scroll on a stick is pretty handy too. Alright, so what's more likely to get better results here? I almost feel like going around to the right side and just hitting that guy from the flank is going to get me some bonus points here. It's broad daylight, and I'm going to have to rely on the quantum mechanics underlying the melee VAT system to really get places. Hello.
No funny business.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Oh, hey.
What are you guys doing out here?
Working. Gotta earn those calves, right? Jet don't pay for itself.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up. Am I right?
Who are
Who
you?
the fuck are you?
I'm Stash, your friendly traveling chems dealer.
Oh.
I don't mind the crew. They're
That's
just
adorbs.
overprotective.
Like the little bobcat. Those scarves scare me a little bit.
Stash? How'd you get that name?
Parents on chems. But hey, it suits me. So, what'll it be? Take a look.
Parents on chems. I'm about that life.
Let's see what you got.
Exactly what you need.
I got what you need. Yeah. All right, so that's one thing I hate about the bartering system here is even legendary weapons don't really sell for a whole lot. Let's like what's the value proposition here? 33 versus 20, but the other one's way more expensive for some reason. Anywho, don't need that. I really don't need the fat man, but I want to keep it for gits and shiggles. Bladed tire iron, yeah, get rid of that. Glow-sighted calibrated 10mm pistol. 10mm pistol's actually a good time. We've got 7308 rounds, and so I should really hold on to that. 34, 37, yeah, so pipe bolt action rifle is done. And mining helmet gone. Gone. I'm just gonna keep the pompadour wig. And for sure going to keep the Raider power armor. Because one of these days, cancel. Gotta remember to hit R to accept any trade agreements. R to accept any trade agreements.
Yeah?
And then back up on out of that. No. Get rid of the, turn back on auto run and get to Mosian. It's a wild looking mountain up there. You know, I actually saw mountains for the first time not too long ago. Never been out of the state of Florida, and that's an embarrassing fact. I'm open to saying it. But I went to Alabama very recently and got to see some mountains, and I will tell you, it blew my mind. It's a very flat state down here, and seeing some sheer rock walls and whatnot out there in the wilderness, it was wild. It's a very eye-opening experience. Need some new destinations to go visit and check out some more mind-opening terrain to view. So, what have we here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh, it's the wicked shipping. Okay. God. Saliva goes in the esophagus, not the trachea. Trachea, right? I am not an anatomy student. Although I'll study your anatomy. So, onwards to this little blip I put on our map. I don't think this single freestanding brick wall is going to contain much. You done fucked up, Aaron. Bobby pins. Okay, I was completely wrong about everything, and you know, this place is, ooh, meat and hide. That radstack meat is wicked awesome whenever you grill it. I wonder if the border of the map is irradiated as it was in previous games. That would be awful. Probably not. There must be like an invisible wall or something. There are perks that make you immune to radiation. Hello.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth,
Man, that's
right
a
here.
fancy chest piece.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
I want that armor, yo. Junk. I mean, I don't want your damn harness. Ugh. I really dig that outfit. I'm gonna have to find something like it. I'm gonna kill the next hostile entity that is wearing that and claim their clothing for my own. Canned dog food in a cooler. It's nothing quite like sitting in a boat in your tiny 10-foot wide pond and just munching on some dog food. Fishing, maybe. Is this stealing? It is, and I don't really want it anyway. I'm such a good citizen, and I will continue to be such until the eventual... Oh, I cannot go that way. What happens if I do? What are you going to do? Stop me? Okay. Definitely will. The question about the invisible borders has been answered. So let's see what we have in the surrounding area, because I am hungry and desperate for some new interesting items. I really genuinely just want a second set of power armor. That way I don't feel bad whenever I convert one to raider armor and keep the other one standard. Cigarette carton on your grave. Real classy. On a baseball cap.